Okay, team, welcome to week 3 where we're going to be focusing on training that works. So, like I say, we're not doing more workouts, but doing the right training consistently so that it fits your lifestyle. That's building strength, time efficient training, and consistency over complexity. Minimum effective dose. So you don't need to train every day. 2 to 4 quality sessions per week done consistently will drive real results. Like I say, they can be short focused, and remember that progress beats volume. If someone's been training religiously for many years, they're a sports person, etc., their minimum effective dose is going to be a lot higher. As someone who's intermediate, um, you only need to worry about the minimum effective dose being about 2 to 4 every week. Government guidelines would say about 2.5 hours of cardio every week. I don't mean sled push and burpees and battle ropes and sled farmers carries, etc. We'll come on to what you can focus on as well, just to make that manageable and sustainable. Okay. Now, strength training improves how you look, how you move, and how you feel, and it is the backbone of any fat loss journey. Now, why strength training matters is because it builds metabolism, it improves your body shape, but also protects your joints and confidence. Something which I'm very passionate about is the mental resilience which strength training gives you. It's absolutely it's hard to fathom really, but something which I'm so passionate about. In addition to well-being for enhancing mental resilience. Next slide when it's ready. Okay, so the 30-minute rule. Now, 30 minutes is enough when you're focused because structure matters more than duration. You've got your warm up, your main lift. So I consider that to be the big three. So your squat, your deadlift, your bench. And then you would follow that up with some accessory lifts or isolated movements. And when I say isolated movements, I mean your smaller muscles. So bicep curls, triceps, lateral raises to work the shoulders, core exercises, so your crunches, your planks, etc., calf raises, etc. And then conditioning, that's more for athletes. I do have athletes who I train as well to prepare them for events like half marathons and high rocks, etc. Now, progress is created with small improvements over time. Add a rep, add a little load, or improve your form. Now, I like to simplify progression because it doesn't necessarily mean we need to throw more weight onto the bar. That's not always the answer. End of the day, if someone's not got very good form, it would be absolutely absurd to get them to lift heavier. In that event, I would be looking to improve their form first on that weight or reduce it if they simply can't manage that weight. If they can maintain form up to a point where they can't possibly do any more, the goal then is actually to add more reps first, especially if someone gets to 8 reps. The goal isn't to get them to lift more than that. The goal would be to get them to 12. And then once they're comfortably getting to 12 reps, I would then look to add 10% on and then look for them to achieve 8 reps again. So the load is actually increased quite slowly, and technique is absolutely paramount for safety. Now, steps still matter. Coming on to not burpees, not battle ropes, not high intensity exercise, that, let's face it, for most working people, that wouldn't be sustainable. They would feel exhausted, burnt out, and yeah, The reality is most people don't have that kind of time. So in that case, walking remains one of the most underrated fat loss tools, and it helps recovery between sessions. Not just that, but it also clears your head as well. What can be better? Now remember that daily movement supports fat loss, it supports recovery, and as you could just see by my energy there, it boosts mental well-being. Your task this week, I want you to hit your daily step target. Let's aim for around about 10,000 steps every day. So I want you to hit that target and I want you to stay on that continuum as well. Also, as well, one thing that's not on here, keep tracking your calories. Again, that's not something that I'm expecting you to do for ever more indefinitely, but I do want you to do it while you're on my challenge. All right, this week's about showing up consistently rather than training perfectly. Final reminder, build the habit first. Results follow consistency, not intensity. Training is a habit. As I've just said there, consistency beats intensity and keep momentum building.